like this. If you ain't got the heart to play, then get off the court. I'm from where killers a thrill and money's a sport. Destitution turns to retribution, cause somebody got...
Street support of the New World Order, Bishop Grady Lake. Y'all know what the fuck going on for this Black Fox News report. Yeah, we outside today, you feel me? Outside with the people and shit. But make sure you check out blackfoxnews.com/shop. Actually support us and we continue to support y'all by giving out this drill. We got a lot of paraphernalia there. All different color shades and sizes too. For anything that you want, that you got going on, we can make it more swaggy for you while raising the conscious list up of those around you, and of course yourself when you look in the mirror, you know what I mean, trying to get that again on it. But moving on to the news though, over across northern Africa, you actually seen a lot of heat waves going on. Algeria, they actually reported that 34 people had actually died from the over 100 wildfires that are taking place, you know what I'm saying, caused from, you know, they're saying that basically the record-breaking temperatures or whatever, that have been going across 16 provinces, and thousands are said to have actually evacuated Algeria. So this is happening, you know, of course it's hitting all those migrants, a lot of people that's trying to get across to Europe, through the across the Mediterranean Sea and all of that. And so you got people, you know, migration is a big deal, even in northern Africa, so it's people coming from sub-Saharan Africa, coming up to the north, but, you know, getting trapped up by some of these, you know, Arab-run African countries, basically because they don't, you know, there's too many dark people coming into their town, you feel me? You know what I mean? You know, Brady gonna keep it real with you, that's what's happening. Up there in that Tunisia, for example, you know, they got basically a lot of sub-Saharan Africans, migrants that are actually, you know, forced to live in these makeshift tents and all of that, like things like similar to what we, the United States does at their border, you know what I'm saying? But some situations, of course, are more harsher than others. However, they're dealing with temperatures that's up to 122 degrees Fahrenheit. You know, you even had over some of the migrants who have been caught by Tunisian authorities that across the Tunisia and Libyan border, forced to live there. They're being forced to live in these areas that basically all spread the fuck out. Ain't got no food, no like fresh drinking water, and really no shelter from the heat. So they basically out there in you know what I mean, hitting like they stranded in the desert, or being forced to live there. You know what I mean, you got people talking about how there's like, you know, there's snakes in the ground, so they're not even able to really sleep. There's nowhere to sleep, there's nothing to eat, like they're being tortured basically, you know what I mean? So, you know, keep in mind, like if motherfuckers is willing to go through these type of things just to get out of the country they from, or if you're trying to get to a better life, you must know that life has gotten that real for them. So, you know what I mean, stop being too judgmental on these migrants and these, you know what I mean, and it's too harsh with these immigration laws, because that one day might have to be you and your family, you know what I mean? You never know how this shit goes, you know what I mean, as far as like geopolitical politics and all that shit. Geopolitics and all that shit. Green War and graduation.
The sun unless you feel the rain. So when I sign hard, post the pictures up. Cause me and mine starve, how I'm supposed to give a